What do you know about South Africa? About 30 years ago, there some kind of racial discrimination, that is apartheid. Today, I want to talk about after apartheid and now the present situation of South Africa. I have to show that why I choose this topic before the main topic. Last year, Japan had a big event, that is Rugby World Cup. It is it has big means for Japan, and also has for South Africa. They win the tournament, and Sia Korish, that man, is the first black captain to captain the national South African team. When he became the captain, his coach expected from him to fix wrong things that happened in the past. So I'm interested in him and his country and what they did in the past. This is the 10 main topics. First one, I talk about rugby and society in South Africa. And second, I explained what is apartheid. And third, I talk about the present situation, the economic gap in the South Africa. So from now, I'll talk about rugby and society in South Africa. This is a graph of Rugby World Cup. It has 9 times in the history. And South Africa wins the third time of 9 times. But they can't play the first 2 of them. Why they can't play? Just because apartheid. Rugby has about 100 history in South Africa. But about a long time of their history, the national team was composed by many white people. That's because white people in South Africa has much money. So each people has much time to enjoy sports. So Springboks is a national team's games. The national South African team was seen just as a justification of apartheid. I'll talk about the present situation of rugby in South Africa. In 2017, the Ministry of Sports announced racial quotas. This is a kind of system. The national team have to have 6% of the whole members are blacks and colored. That means that government wants to show this is South Africa is not just for some special people. They want to show that they want to reduce inequality by using sports. So next, I have to explain what is apartheid. That exists from 1948 to 1991. That's about for 43 years. And it discriminates black people when they banned and black people can marry white people, and they cannot choose school, which school they go. Nelson Mandela, that man, he tried with effort to negotiate and try to end. And third, I talk about economic gap in South Africa. This is the GDP in Africa. You can look, South Africa is the second GDP in the country. This is another date. This is the gap, poverty gap from OECD. We can see South Africa this economic gap is the worst. We can look, South Africa looks from a rich country, but it has a serious economic gap. South Africa is composed by 8% of white people and 80% of black people and other colored people. So white people are so small Asian, but whites can earn 5 times more than blacks. Why does that gap exist? That's because of discrimination in education. Quality of education decides the labor's income. Like in apartheid, black people were taught they don't need education. So the quality of teachers are not good, and their parents' education was so their parents didn't study, so it affects their children. A kind of study says there appears to have been a shift away from pure discrimination. This is a summary. I talk about rugby and society in South Africa. And the government wants to show South Africa is not for just one kind of special people. Just because about hate, it was thought they don't need education or any rules for black people. And third, economic gap is in South Africa. It is looked, South Africa has stopped apartheid, but it still exists. Please remember that apartheid are still there. In Japan, now the population of Japan is so decreasing, but many foreigners are coming to Japan. So we, Japanese people, we have to stop thinking Japan is for only Japanese people. We should learn from South Africa how wasteful discrimination is and how difficult to fix it. Thank you for listening. This is it.